Hey YouTube. So this is the dead dishwasher, and my idea is to turn it into a glass cabinet. So after thinking about various ways of having it oriented and how I would use it, like what way is down, that kind of thing, and ease of building, I came up with this. So this will be obviously where it's loaded in from. I'm going to use the big hole. It's got a big round hole on the bottom for where the garbage disposal, drain, pump, all that crap was. That's going to be a funnel for my, whatever you call it, the reclaiming, the hopper. That's it. It'll be for the hopper. And then the back, I'm going to cut out the whole back side and put it in a plywood panel. We'll have a regular plate glass window, and my two cutouts for my gloves. The reason I'm going with regular glass instead of like plexi or whatever is it's less expensive, it should be more durable, and I'm also going to try to get some plastic sheeting to stick on the inside, so that'll get all pitted and scratched and whatever, peel that off and put something on. If something does happen to it, or I get lazy and don't replace the plastic liner, it's glass, a cheap glass, and I can just pop in another piece. Excuse me. I'd like to make the plywood back removable, so when it comes time to put in glass, I can just do that. But the profile is irregular enough that I think I'm going to have to caulk and seal the plywood in place. So I'll have to figure out a way that I can easily replace the glass, yet have it seal against blow-by. So figuring that out, I guess I'm going to figure it out as I go along. So what I see as my first step is cutting the back piece out. And then once I've got my hole, I can cut a piece of plywood to sort of fit it, and then figure out if I have to permanently put it in place or if I could figure out a way to just bolt it around the perimeter. I think permanently putting it in place would be a better idea. I'm also going to do something for lighting. Sound like a plan? So that'll be bulbs that'll just stick through the top and be sealed. I haven't decided whether or not they should be protected. I'm going to use like regular incandescent bulbs because A, they're cheaper, and B, they won't be a mercury hazard if they shatter being compact fluorescent bulbs. What else? Oh yes, I'm going to have a shop vac attachment on the other side. There's a round hole, so I'm going to figure out a way to run a hose through and excuse me, maybe up at the top where there won't be as much media, but you know, it can get dust flow or something. I don't know. Still trying to figure that out. But first step, cut that out. So that's what I'm going to do first. Okay, so the back is cut off. Now I'll work on the plywood insert or replacement, as it were. Here's a better, or a look at where the hopper will go. Now, it's designed obviously for water to run down in here, so this slope is very gradual. So I know I'm going to get some buildup in there. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But I've got a little shelf here where the bottom tray of the dishwasher rolled in on. I think that would be a good place for a mesh, a reinforced mesh shelf, so I can plop my parts down on there and get it up out of the media, as it were. But yeah, that should just sit down there so that I can lift it up and sweep my my sand back into the hopper. So, oh, and as for what's below here, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just got to be some sort of sealed, maybe even just a bowl that'll have a good seal there. I'll have to think about that. Yeah, because I don't imagine. So I am going to have some sort of hopper, a better way for media to get down into the hopper. Just thinking as I go along here. So there's my custom fit plywood back to my cabinet. And I may face the front of this, by the way, with like aluminum flashing or something that I can tack down just to make it more durable, and so I don't have little wood bits going into my hopper. I think I am going to have to permanently affix this in place just because it's such a bitchy fit with the press form metal that's left. I couldn't get all one level surface, so I'm going to have to like caulk it, glue it, screw it, bolt it, nail it, tape it, staple it in place. So next is the cutouts for the gloves and the window.